The truth is kept hidden, like it ceased to exist. Underneath the undercovers that keep the keys like a locksmith. Locked in tight boxes to block what is real, fuck that. I can still see the synopsis. They want our hands tied together like we're in the tainted Red Lobster. But I ripped out those bands like the Loch Ness Monster. Lurking beneath the surface, gathering logic to feed my purpose. Exposing disciples of evil and all of their servants. These sinister serpents, a freak show, a circus. I think it's time we take this machine and just rip out its circuits. I'm going to start with the truth, then add facts to the list of what's really going on in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Number one is the eclipse that's been blocking the sun. The seizure of land, the occupation that begun way back in the 40s when our grandparents were still shorties. But ever since then, it's been the same old story. The Geneva Convention, that split up our land, our people, our earth, our dirt, our sand. Understand, what they don't want you to understand is how Israel keeps pushing back borders in as much as they can. A Zionist plan, divide and then conquer with guns, tanks, jets, bulldozers, and helicopters. Soldiers covered in armor. They're armed to the teeth, packed in APCs while they're patrolling the streets. You don't see on TV how they're disturbing the peace, but it's just like when wolves prey on innocent sheep. Hey, people can believe whatever they want to believe. I can never stop that. I'm not standing up here with a velvet jacket, magic wand, and a top hat, but seriously, fuck that. Palestinians get shot at, then you call us militants and terrorists. What? Because we fought back? We threw a rock back? Shit. What would you do if it was your family under attack? You'd probably top that. Within seconds. It's oppression. Don't think you got it bad. Imagine losing everything that you've ever had. If all you saw was death, you'd be furious and mad if you had to put your little brothers or your little sisters in body bags. With funeral processions become your perception of what life is. No family, no money, just hopeless, just lifeless, just tortured all day. And then once the night hits, Israel shuts off your water and then cuts off your light switch. With snipers and watchtowers, they got you on scope. They'll shoot at you to win a bet with a friend as a joke. Tear gas you for nothing and laugh as you choke as you run to hide, gasping for oxygen, blind from the smoke. You can't do shit. All your freedoms revoked, surrounded by 20-foot walls, so there's nowhere to go. Checkpoints on the roads, that controls the whole flow, so it takes the whole day just to get home and go home. There's no peace, no ceasefire, as we face this empire. But our desire, our courage, it's 1,000 levels higher. They're just liars using America for personal gain. Political status with the banks that they own and maintain. You see, these people got the money yet they still complain. Control the media, that's why you never see all our pain. We all pay taxes to fund the bombs, no need to wonder why. They've taken over with the power only money can buy. We want what's ours. For that they claim that we're all terrorists. What they claim into the world can never compare to this. A military against a fist. It's like a shark against a fish. And we the killers, I can't believe they saying that's it. It's ignorant and I passed it, laughed it, beat it and trapped it, collapsed it, trashed it, wrapped it in plastic and stashed it like a fucking Easter basket. You know why? Because all I've seen were lies. I had to throw out the propaganda so I could open my eyes. Hey, I just want my people to be able to see the sunrise. That's why I'm shooting sun rays down from the top of the sky. It's for everyone to see. I've got nothing to hide. It's Israel practicing ethnic cleansing and genocide. In the West Bank and Gaza, they murdering lives, and that's why you'll see an occasional suicide. In the third spot's the touch of the grip, the clutch of the whip. Tax the right price, the Third Reich supplying the shit. An alcoholic, coke addict, money-hungry president stayed in the Oval Office, even though the evidence was evident. I'm heaven sent, heavy set, grinded, but most people blinded, binding to the bogus alignment. With millions of Palestinian civilians that are still dying, if you listen up close enough, you hear the rest of them crying. From these mischievous bastards, they only greedy for themselves. They should be locked up in cells instead of fighting for hell. When will it end? A destruction steady casting its spell, so we could all finally step away from this wishing well. For 18 hours a day, that's 7 days of the week. That means that 6 hours a day to eat, shower, and sleep. No time to creep with these chicken heads or chill with my peeps, see? My people gotta survive, that's why I speak in the streets. To get a piece, I unleash the beast that's waiting to feast. I lost my only brother to the cops, rest in peace. Although Alam, God knows, the story unfolds. Palestinians suffering because the homes are bulldozed. Land's repossessed, and it's against all laws. They try to cover flaws, build apartheid walls, so I pray to Allah that they stop killing the peace. Too many kids are deceased from missiles launched to the streets, you see. We never see a day when the fire ceased, so I can never rest my soul until this truth's released. I came to teach facts that we restore this order, and I'm gonna spit this same peace until that struggle ends over.